Hello everyone and welcome to the Wednesday night stream. I just noticed that we have a Pufflet Prince. Whatever that is. It's got a quality called Tiny Baby. He's got a little comb over, or a little parted hair. I don't know if we'd go through the slime to get into there because it's covered in slime mold. I'm still not sure, or slime lung. I'm still not sure if it behaves the same way, and I'm very cautious about letting it spread into my base, though we do have a little bit like touching right here, don't we? Either way, let's survey. It's been a week since we've been here. Do we have any immediate emergencies? What were we working on? Let's look at our priorities here. Oh yeah, we had all of this happening. We're expanding this for some reason, probably to allow more gases to travel downward. If I had to guess. That's still kind of overwhelmed a little bit. Ventilation. Where's the actual carbon going right now? So it is falling down, it just needs more room down here. That might have been the idea. That, and if this isn't contaminated, then we can put clean water down here, which I think we were originally talking about. No power here. No power. No power. Alright, so let's look at our power here. This is all coming off the purple grid. Which is currently showing inactive because these have no coal. Their priorities are an 8. And everyone's working on other stuff right now. They're working on stuff that we assigned to a 9. Just a sec. There we go. I'm guessing they'll take care of this sooner than later. I don't remember why we assigned this a 9. Was it really an emergency to build this out? Our water's fine. This can reach. Are we pumping anything right now? Temperature's not so hot. We're not pumping anything as long as we don't have power. And that's going to become a problem if they all go to use the bathroom soon before bed. This is why you get into a bit of a shifty area if you prioritize everything. Let's speed everything up. Go ahead and get this over with, hopefully before the end of the day. Yeah, we're in the middle of the day. Suffocating. Who's suffocating? Okay, he's not suffocating anymore. Cheers. They're digging it out. Almost done with what we told them to do down here. And while it could spread, maybe, we're not touching any slime here. It doesn't seem to be able to spread through algae. Who made a mess? Where's the mess? Oh, why are you knocked out? Are you dead? Catalina died! Why'd you suffocate? Ashcan died? Why couldn't you get out? How'd you... I mean, we prioritized their work down here, but they couldn't climb out and get air? That's lame. I mean, I guess I'll make them a memorial. I don't even know what I was gonna check now. That's completely distracted me. Anybody else gonna suffocate? Don't. Abe, how's your health? See, he can get out. We don't have them set to dig this out, so they should still be able to climb up onto the ladder. Guess mop this. I'm glad that they just had this mess in this one little square. And then didn't get into our water supply. This is about what normally happens. This is the early landslide. Or early. This is the late game, rather. Landslide for me, and it's not even late game. Yeah, they're not gonna have any power. They're gonna have to use the toilets. Okay, the power is running a little bit. Because they did put some coal in here before bed, I guess. It's for this one. Alright. Let's finish up those chores. Or those tasks. Who made a mess? I don't even see what the mess is. Oh, up here. Mop that up, please. Maybe they'll mop it before it actually gets to the ladder. Or maybe that's where that came from. Because it dripped down the ladder from somewhere else. Oh yeah, there's lots of people making messes. Come on, guys. Get it together. Get power. Where are the other messes coming from? Are we just not getting alerted to the one we just saw? Yeah, I don't see any others. Oh, hey. There's a mess. And more right there. Okay. So if we recently got sieves, we can pick another research. Insulated liquid pipes. Temperature modulation might become important later. Uses ice to dissipate a small amount of heat. Let's get temperature modulation just so that we don't get overrun by temperature issues, because if we look, let's slow this down a little bit. If we look at our temperature gauge, it's getting warm in here. The steam vent is not helping. Okay. So we are pumping out some fresh water here. Somehow clean water got into here. Don't really know how that happened. But yeah, this is good. This is working. It's interesting that it seems like so much going through the pipe and then it's just this little spatter. Who's still making a mess? We live in a world with some power. Oh no, that's gonna be... Okay, good. It's still not getting down there. Let's cancel these just so that that stays that way for now. This big project was a mistake. Those are still 9s, yet they haven't gotten to them yet. Fairly interesting. We'll cancel this. Unpause. Growth halted, illumination, but not temperature. These just don't have seeds selected. Fungal spores, blossom seeds. Let's do fungal spore. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And another mealwood. Let's turn these on. And these are all very full. Oxygen. But slime mold. Alright, let's take a look at some of our new components we can build with. The carbon skimmer, are we using that yet? I don't think so. Uses water to filter carbon dioxide from the air, but we don't have a good source of, like, extra water. Does it... Oh, it creates polluted water. For some reason I was thinking that it would actually, like, use up our water completely. Well, we definitely want this then at a low point, and then it's going to send polluted oxygen, or polluted water rather, and we want to send that over here. And we already have the pump that can go into. Let's put it down here. Yeah. So where do we connect the ventilation and the water to this thing? Can't even see it yet. Produce no breathable air. That's fine. The nighttime again? It is. Well, now I'm hesitant to put this here. Do they just... Cancel build. Do they just, like, pick up jars that they need to empty? Because if that's the case, I'd rather put it... Well, I guess it needs to be in carbon, or have carbon pumped to it, right? What if we do something interesting here? What if we split this off and we give it its own little room? And I say this not knowing 100% how this works, but let's try this. Let's give this little room here. And let's say it has an airlock. Well, we do need to cancel these then. And then we put carbon skimmer in here and we pump carbon dioxide into this room from a lower point. That way they don't have to move as far to dump it. If they even have to dump it. They probably do, but yeah. Let's say we'll put it right here. Priority on these, it's never going to get built. Let's put it at a 7 though, so that they still do their chores first. And then I think what we'll do is we'll take ventilation and a gas pump with a filter to pump the carbon dioxide up into this room specifically. Well, I'm just wondering if it will, like, fill up. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of it being up close, and that's going to be a little bit more useful than just putting it all the way down here and having them make errands to run down into here. So anyway, let's do a gas pump. We'll put it all the way down here. Because right now we're looking at carbon. Yeah, that's about halfway down into the carbon. We'll take a gas filter. Flip that around. Oop, not R. It is O to rotate. In fact, let's see. We told this that this is where we wanted to put the slime if we ever got it. We never did get any. Let's deconstruct this. Okay, we'll put the filter here. Do a gas pipe here. Yes. And then we'll tell it to filter carbon. That's also going to then need to, I think the yellow. Yeah, the yellow is the filtered type. Who made a mess? Who's still making messes? It's an appropriate soundtrack to start for the mess making. Who's gonna see my wrath? Why are you waiting for the toilet? Is the toilet not empty pipe? You're not getting water? Yeah, you're not getting water. You're supposed to get your water from... That's the wastewater. You're supposed to get your water from here. Pipe blocked. Blocked with what? Green into pipe, white out of pipe. Blocked by what? Oh, pause. Pause for a second. People are peeing all over the place. This is working. The sink is working. Kind of. Is it because this other pipe's on here? This is turned off right now. Yeah, this is disabled. Do we need to actually like take out these pipes that don't go anywhere? Is it getting confused? We'll have them try. Those were there before, though. That can't be the issue. Pipe blocked. Yeah, I get it. High stress. Liquid pipe. Going to these places. Going down here for, you know, so we can use this if we need to. Do we need to deconstruct that, maybe? Let's have them try it. That was it? It was getting confused about this other pump down here? Okay, well, let's clean up after the messes that they're making now. And hopefully this doesn't remain an issue. I think they'll actually clean these up on their own. We made those high priority. I think we made this, we made that an 8, so they will empty those as they can get to them. The toilet should start working now. There's the water. It'd be nice if we can actually see them fill up with water. Sick. There they go. And the waste is working just fine. Let's double check. How much sand do we have? Where's sand? Raw mineral? No. Filtration medium. 100 tons of sand. We have plenty of sand right now. Okay, it seems to be working. This was constructed. This needs to be put up to an 8. This does have an in and an out. Okay. So it does need to have water run to it and then out of it. That's fine. What if we could do a trade-off right here where that provides the water that goes in and out? No, I want the outlet to definitely come over here. So let's take this water from here. It's gotta go roundabout. There we go. We're gonna need a liquid bridge. Which we can put here. It's gonna be a little wonky. We'll run this to here. To there. That is waste, just making sure. Yes. I just told the door that it has a priority of 7. That's fine. Long commutes, long commutes. Insulated tiles now, though. I'm beginning to wonder if we should start using those up here. Oh, and we do have something in the printing pod. Let's see. Cannot do doctoring. Cannot do cooking. Copper and oxalite. Give me this copper. Yeah, this heat is radiating. Some from down here too. How much are these insulated tiles? Sandstone, sedimentary, granite, igneous. I have a bunch of each. Could choose what to make it out of. I like that. I've never actually really bothered to do that. Yeah, we could put them here. Did forget to select priority on this. This might help out a little bit though. Keep temperature from transferring through. Should probably do it here too, but I don't know how far up we're gonna expand here. Let's replace what gas do we have here? It's almost all breathable oxygen, of course it is. That's a bunch of water, and we don't want to dig into there. It's interesting though that it is producing water. I still like that. Okay, now these are having issues because of the temperature. It's only slightly warmer. Tired? They're slowly making it. As long as no one makes a mess while they're trying to get water. Did we reach our... No research. So did we get it? Yes. Okay, so we got the the icy fan and the ice maker. We could start to maybe try to use those to cool off our crops. Morale. Interesting. Oxalite using oxygen and a small amount of gold. Improved ventilation. Canisters for gases. High pressure gas vent releases gas from gas pipes into high pressure locations. That might be useful. Let's go ahead and research this. That might be useful for our new closed off room. There we go. Okay, so the other thing we're going to need is power for this. Which isn't great coming from here. Do we want to try to run it off this other grid? Maybe. A little difficult here. Deconstruct that wire. Please. Then we need to run a wire bridge here. And I'll connect it to this grid. Yeesh. It's a tricky one. Might need to do another coal generator down here instead of doing the water idea. Well, then again, we could put one right here. Put that priority on our build. Okay. So now we're waiting for that. Let's get our vents in as well. So we know we want the gas pipe. Let's select our priority here now. Let's do 7. So it's going to come out here. Well, the filtered one's going to come out here, and that's what we want. Just take this straight up. I'll bring it over, why not? We'll have it pump in from the back. Right there. And then we'll filter out the carbon, and anything else can just exit right here. Can't tell it what to do yet. Interesting. Gas look like in this area? Already got plenty of carbon in there. We may want to do the high powered vent once we get it. Replace that with the high pressure one. Though I don't know if high pressure, I don't know if that's going to affect the pipes at all. We'll find out. So it doesn't create oxygen, it just takes carbon out of the air. And infuses it into polluted water. I'm letting them get this done on their own time. So they do kind of have an oxygen timer going on. It's not terrible though. Oh hey. So they haven't built that gas vent yet. Let's pause. What do we need for this? Refined metal. Refinement. Can we make refined metal? Inefficiently produces refined materials from raw sources. The rock crusher. Let's build a rock crusher. Can't imagine we're gonna use it very often. At least not yet, right? Let's put it here. We don't have anything else going on here right now. And then it'll just use this power from this grid when it's running. Yeah, those still have the 7 priority. These are full. These are full. These are not full. Let's get some more storage going on. Do we have better storage yet? No. Just fill this hall with storage. We'll copy paste onto them once we have more of them built. This is going to need power. We're running off the same wire we used for this. Their bodies, man. I guess I can make a tasteful monument at some point, wherever that was at. Furniture. Medicine, tasteful memorials. Memorials go here. They are by nature tasteful, regardless of the location. Thanks for the save. Why are you so sick, Harold? Food poisoning. Do we ever get the new food up and running? I mean, there's stuff it can't make. Yeah, make mush bars and then fry them. Priority of 8. That's what we forgot to do. No one's been making food. Meanwhile, we've got... who knows what. That's probably a problem. Did we ever get the refrigerator? What's the clicky sound? It's in the music. Let's look at our research. Go back up to food. Let's pick this one again so that we can actually finally get that fridge. These are an 8. Very high priority. Unless we're out of coal. Surely we're not. 300 kilograms of coal. Then we tell this one to be like the top priority of coal. It has nothing in it. It's very interesting. Dig out some of this coal. They cold? 37, 32 degrees Celsius? No way, they weren't cold. They couldn't have been. They just had other issues going on. Alright, let's check back down here. Still waiting on those wires. I hesitate to force them to go ahead and do it, because we'll interrupt their chores again. Oh, hey, Jaguar. Thank you. I just saw your message. Yeah, I think my chat was down for a bit. Though I also have a different chat app that I've got up over here. Apologies for that delay. Yeah, let's check on this. Oh, hey. We'll also check on our duplicate skills. Let's see. Pokeshell spawn. Snippy little Pokeshell spawn. In time it will mature into a fully grown Pokeshell. Pokeshell? Don't know if we want that. Let's just reject all for right now. Cool. Yeah, I need a more flashy chat application to blink at me whenever someone posts. That way I can look over and see until I get a more active chat. Alright, so he's loading coal. That's good. Okay, let's go ahead and try to get this completed because we're starting to fill up with more carbon up here. Prioritize 8 on these. This, I think that's it. Someone's got to work on it. I haven't been given water. They've got to come down into here to deliver the wire. Frankie, the only one working on it? Like he's delivering everything, but not actually constructing it. Oh, you know what? We can go ahead and get new duplicates. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beds. We had 2 people die, so we'll take the next 2. And we didn't look at their skills. I knew there was something. Ruby has 1 that she can get right now. Which one is this? Is this the... My goodness. Horror house. Construction 3. I like her keeping construction 3. I'll let her get exosuit training. Maybe one day we'll use it. Rin, you're still an artist. I will let you take grilling. Bonnie? Digging. Sure, anything you have a heart in. Why not? Now what's up with that? Oh, those were 9s. But they only just now decided to go over there. Why is that? Very strange. Is it because of this fertilizer here? Has that always been there? Was something blocking their path before? Don't choke to death down there, Bonnie. Let's go ahead and make the other 2 ladders that we need here. Oh, hey, welcome back, Jaguar. Yeah, I did have some issues with chat. But yeah. I've actually got a new, a bit of a new setup, new layout here. So I'm going to try to not miss chat, but I've got it in a different place than I'm used to. So please forgive me if I take a little bit longer to get to respond. I'm going to try not to. I love responding to chat. Thank you very much for visiting. Thanks for coming to the Wednesday night stream. We're playing Oxygen Not Included for a couple hours. Then we're going to play Noita a little later tonight. We got about another hour and a half of this, though. We're getting people killed. Unfortunately, these are 2 of my best duplicates, but we were so busy when we started that we didn't notice that they were choking to death. Apparently, they could get out. They could have gotten out. They overworked themselves, and so the weaker links had to go, I guess. It's a shame. No, I really do feel bad, though. We've had them since near the beginning, I think. But we do have 2 extra beds. So I'm ready to start getting this filtered. They've decided to come down here and rework on this stuff. Let's change the priority of these. We can get these later. I'm not as worried about these walls over here. I want them to finish these wires, and I want them to finish this ventilation here. So once that starts, it's already got water delivered to it. We're like 2 wires away from it working, I believe. The whole thing is finished. Yeah, there it goes. So now it's pumping carbon out into the wastewater, up and out. This is working full time to sieve out clean water. So that's good. Not gonna lie, I'm a new streamer and you give me hope. Sad that you don't instantly have 5 billion followers after 3 days. Oh, hey, well, thanks. I try to make it quality. I put a little bit of work into it, a little bit of elbow grease here and there, but I've been going for almost a year, and you know, I think everyone would like to have more followers. I'd like to see more pickup as well, but one of the issues is that I really, really want to be more of a variety streamer, and I think one of the faster ways to pick up more followers and whatnot right away is to play the same game over and over again that people want to play. But I love so many different games and I want to play a variety of them, and so it's just really difficult to get a following if you don't have somebody who's just tuning in just for your personality. And it takes some time, I guess, of hanging out with somebody before you're just like, yeah, I want to go watch Josh instead of go and watch Oxygen Not Included. So yeah, but I want to be that guy one day. I want to be the guy that people want to come and hang out with. Okay, so is this... Oh, we need to set the filter. Okay, so our filter is going to be for specifically carbon dioxide. Now let's check this. Carbon dioxide being pumped into here. Good. Once we get refined metals, we can make this a high pressure situation. Ooh, one other thing we could do... We could make it so this almost always has carbon dioxide in it. What's the gas level look like? There's plenty of carbon dioxide going right here, so why isn't this moving? No power. Okay. Inactive. Because this is the one that runs off of the... Right. Let's maybe... I know I put it all the way up here on this chain here, and this one's overloaded. Let's give it its own new power source. Let's do another coal generator. Let's put it down here. it's only going to drop more carbon for this thing to sieve out, so let's put it here. Let's run a couple jumbo batteries behind it. Wire them up. Wire them to this. And then I know we just did this. Let's disconnect that for right now. Deconstruct that wire. So we're gonna see a power's gonna go off to it. Check the priority on these. Those are 7s. Let's make them 8s. Just to get this done. I was thinking one other thing that we could do is we could put a ventilation tile here and instead lift the wall up 2 squares with a ladder next to it so that carbon just always rests in here instead of dealing with it being pressured or not. But I think it's going to cause its own pressure vacuum or negative pressure in the room by taking gas out. But I don't know if we're going to run into that issue. This is going to be this is going to need to be given an 8 priority once it's done. Please deliberate coal when necessary. And this one's in the open air, but carbon dioxide falls. Can we make some... Let's see, let's pause for a second. We needed to make the high pressure vent. Refined metal has yet to be discovered. I mean, isn't that what this makes? Inefficiently produces refined materials from raw resources. Duplicants will not fabricate items unless recipes are queued. Iron ore to iron. I mean, let's make like 10 of these and just see what happens. Sure. Someone will come over and use it. Alright, this is going now. This is working. Constantly pumping carbon dioxide into this room. Constantly pumping waste water out into here. Wastewater not looking like it's filling up anytime soon, but I guess we'll see. And as long as we still have sand, we're turning that back into clean water. Meanwhile, we have some electricity from here. Yeah, it's getting to an overpressure point, but then it's relieving itself. So I think we're gonna see this keep working. Unless this fills up with oxygen from them going in and out, in which case we'd have to figure out a way to get the oxygen out of the room. Let's go have someone hang out in there for a little while. Alright, these flower pots still have a priority of 7, so I would have thought that someone would have gotten around to planting them eventually, but they haven't. No seed selected. Fire seed. Maybe that was it. I could swear that I did this already. We need to select another research. So we must have our fridge now. Not keen on ranching the animals just yet. Haven't gotten into that at all yet. Natural gas generator. Oil refinery. We don't have crude oil. That's interesting. Petroleum. I'm interested in the natural gas generator, but we don't have natural... We haven't struck natural gas yet. We'd have to dig to it. Smart battery. Stores power from generators, then provides that power to buildings. Does it allow... kind of want to know if this battery stores more than the other ones. Power transformer. Limits power flowing through the transformer to 4 kilowatts. That's another interesting thing. Sound amplifiers. Hydrogen generator. Power transformer. Heavy watt joint, heavy watt wire. Let's go ahead and get that so we can try to fix our power system issues, but I'm not 100% sure like what it needs. Okay, so we can get 2 new people, so let's pick somebody good here. Snores loudly, loudly. Cannot do attacking. Well, we haven't had to attack much. Decreased air consumption, decreased bathroom use speed. Agriculture science. You're just a normal dude, Ashcan. Also, you have the name of one of the people who died. A little weird. Let's see. We're gonna name you after someone in chat. We're gonna name you after Jaguar. Let's not get Jaguar killed. Alright, what do we have up here? I don't like how... I mean, I guess this isn't the appropriate way to do it. Just queue up everything you could possibly make. Someone's got to be making food. Let's get a refrigerator up here. Store it right there. Right next to where the food's made. Let's run a wire here. There we go. Okay, this keeps getting overpowered. So I'm thinking now what we want to do is switch over to the other... Switch some of these over to our other grid down here. I think this grid down here could power these things on the right. And if we cut them off from this top bit, probably right here where this bridge is. Let's do this. Let's deconstruct the bridge. Well, give it a 9. And then the other wire that's here too. Deconstruct that. Slow everything down for a second. Okay, let's connect these. Leave those independent of each other. Because those lights are off. These pumps are important. But I don't think we've run into any issues with this just yet. Okay, I think that got connected, right? No, they're still off. Oh, this right here needs to be connected. We disconnected that. But now we will reconnect. I almost want to put these pumps on it too. That way this top line is just powering. Like food's on its own circuit. These batteries, what are they running to right now? What am I missing? Because they're being used. They're ticking down. But I don't see this connected to anything. Am I blind? Did we not end up connecting that to anything? Because honestly, that could probably help out with this grid and not over... Yeah, it's inactive. It could probably help out with that grid without overpowering it. Jumbling these around is a bit confusing, but at least they'll glow red if they have any issues. So there's that. built those tasteful memorials. Please. Bury your kin. Ash Can 1 is still down here. Who's gonna do it? They're about to go to bed. How's gas looking? Okay, cool. So this is still working. Did we make the 10 that we tried to make here? We've made 6 of them so far. So now we can actually make hydroponic farm floors. Must be irrigated through liquid piping, so I have to keep that in mind. We told this to crack eggs, but let's tell people to always crack eggs on a priority. That's going to be an 8. Someone needs to get to that pretty soon. Mush fry. Just really thinking about, let's fast forward through the night. Really thinking about how food production is going to go up here with everything queued up the way that it is. People are not happy about the food poisoning that they're getting from from all the mush bars, but hey. Doesn't seem to be as bad as it used to be in the olden days of playing Oxygen Not Included. Food poisoning happened pretty quickly for me. You making a mush fry? Come on, somebody make the fridge. I'm making a 9. We really want the fridge. They stop cooking for a second just to deliver stuff to the fridge. There we go. The fridge, slow down. Oh, it still needs power. 9 on the power too, please. The fridge, everything edible, everything cooking ingredients. High priority. You're low priority, so people should move stuff from you to the other one. What if you deconstruct it if everything pops out? Does it decrease food spoilage? Ration boxes keep food safe from hungry critters, but don't slow food spoilage. So this is making the iron ore. Does that still mean, though, that we can't make the high pressure vent? We need 400. Okay. How many do we have? 400. This says 200. Requires plastic. That I did not see. How do we make plastic? Can produce fertilizer, lumber into ethanol, slime into algae. We'll need that eventually, I think. Park sign. Park or nature reserve. Farm station produces micronutrient fertilizer to increase plant growth rates. Interesting. I'm gonna move away from that machine. It's making weird sounds. Don't need the skill scrubber. Let's plan for some crops. Let's do that next. Are we good here? What are these? Not enough materials for what? Wait, no, go back. Body temperature. It's just a little warm in here. How effective is the icy fan? Like, if we started cooling this area right here, would that affect this whole upper area? Maybe? Do we need to put it kind of in the middle here? I'm gonna put it right here and see what happens. Probably needs power. Why is this deactivated? Let's connect it here. Well, we can't see where its outlet is yet. You're on a 7. They'll get to you whenever they can get to you, but what's up with this? I put you on an 8. They won't deliver you coal? You need a 9. You're a must. Fast forward. And now we're getting to... Oh, hey, kinda wise. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, I try to put on chill music. I don't tend to shout. I've been told that I could probably use more energy on the stream that might get more attention. But I like to keep it pretty chill. Okay, what's up with this? Why are they not delivering the coal? Do we have coal? 300 kilograms. How much does it want? No, I don't think we have a whole lot. I think we have been using a ton. Let's try to dig some of this out. Let's give it like a priority of 8. That's soil. This is coal. Get up into there. We could change the priority on some of these to get coal. Where else are we looking? That's dirt. Some coal here. Good balance is always good, yeah. And I think I may have been imbalanced in the kind of, not dull, but in the kind of like quiet way before. I could pop a little bit more. Maybe talking about this volume. I'm wondering if we should go ahead and start on slime, or if it would really be an issue. Maybe we should have slime processing and make them wash their hands, because I'm really worried about slime lung. And we could have like a slime processing room down here. Or maybe not down below the carbon, but like maybe over here. Oh, we have a bunch of slime all around us. We'd have to bring it in and have it processed and have them wash their hands. We'd have to give it like a level 9 priority that they bring the slime to slime storage. Slime lockup. I mean, if that were the case, we'd go ahead and drill into here, and maybe we could even use this area as slime prep. Do we want these puffed prints? Do we want these puffed like in our base? Do they cause issues? Lazy critter that excretes little lumps of slime with each breath. Breathes polluted oxygen, chlorine, and oxygen. Slime, bleachstone, oxalite. We can let them fly around maybe, as long as they don't bite us. Doesn't say anything about them being aggressive, does it? No surface germs. Really cautious. We'd have to put a sink in and make people wash their hands whenever they go into the slime area. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Why are you sick? Where'd you go? Are you okay? Bonnie? Wait, pause? What did that say? Popped eardrums. Jeez. Is it that high pressure in here? Seems okay. You the only one with popped eardrums? No, you have it too. Well, how do I avoid that? You're not. You don't have popped eardrums. You do. Food poisoning, hungry. The fridge is full. What is it full of? Lice loaf? Some muckroot? Guess we need to put down another fridge. Let's take that table out. Let's build another fridge here once they remove it. Oh, come on. There you go. Pop. Why can't I build it here? Do I need to try again? There we go. Oh, what did I set that at? 8. Okay. He's frying stuff up. We have half a day until we get another duplicate. It's our research. So we got the heavy watt wire. Carries more wattage than regular wire without overloading. Cannot be run through the wall and floor tile. Cannot be run through the wall and floor. What's the difference between heavy watt conductive wire and heavy watt wire? Connects buildings to power sources. Low resistance conductors. Pure core wires that can handle more electrical current without overloading. Okay. So I kind of want that. We need to fix our power pretty soon. What else do we have? What about transportation? They have been complaining about long distances for a while. I thought that was one of our categories. Decor, exosuits, gases, liquids, medicine, colony development. We have both of those. Solid material, power, food. Now I guess it's maybe a subcategory. Like, where are the hydraulic tubes? The air system here. Water into oxygen and hydrogen. Rust into oxygen and chlorine. Oof, okay. Liquid, HVAC, catalytics. Here's transit tubes. So we do need to go through exosuits. Drywall prevents gas and liquid loss in space. I don't know if the area that we're in has an atmosphere or not. It might. It's the beginning area. Exosuit forge. Forges protective exosuits for duplicates to wear. Duplicates will not fabricate items unless recipes are queued up. Atmos suit dock. Stores and recharges the Atmos suits. Transit tubes. Transit tube access. Crossing. Vertical wind tunnel must be connected to gas pipes and a power source. Increases their morale. Okay, so this like transports wind. Interesting. Jet suit dock, jet suit check. Okay, so let's start on this then. To get to that though, we have to come through here. Artistic expression, which we've been neglecting. Let's just go ahead and queue up all three of those so they can start working on them. And we did say that we would start looking at options for farms. If we're going to get into slime, we're going to be able to dig out some of this. Slime mold's only really gotten into here. This is oxygen. With floral scent. Some people can be allergic to that. But I don't think that's necessarily an issue. I don't think we picked anybody allergic to floral scent. We might have. I guess I'll find out. Oh man, how's this power doing here if it's out? Let's see. This never got built. I'm gonna need you to get on it, please. because that helps with our oxygen mix. Though we haven't had too much trouble lately. We haven't had a lot of carbon buildup in here. Where's everybody? Okay, let's speed things up. Okay, as soon as they connected it, it did get overloaded. Okay. Just a lot running off of this, right? What does this use? Did it say 120 watts, 240 watts, 120, 120, 240? Yeah, these pumps use a lot. And then if we just connect the wires, then it's just running even more through the system. He's delivering coal, but how quickly does this run out? It's creating rapid brownouts. I mean, they're running, but like half the time. Alright, let's see who we can bring in this time. Decreases germ resistance and farts frequently. Increased strength. Increased food morale bonus. Cannot be a doctor. That's fine. Night owl, narcoleptic. He stays up at night and he falls asleep during the day. This guy is too much like me to actually bring into this base. So we're going to bring in Meep. And we're going to name Meep after Kinda Wise. Kinda Wise, welcome to the base. Slow things down a little bit. First thing he did is say hello friend to Frankie. One person got buried. Can you not go up and get Ashcan and bury him? Somebody, please. Rip Catalina. I should start doing that more often. Name people after after those in chat, especially the ones that are active. I'm looking all around because I'm really hesitant about getting into this slime, but let's do it. What are we looking at here with the power? We did. Did we get the conductive power? Yeah, because we switched to the hazard protection. One sec, I just want to make sure. No, we haven't gone to it yet. We really wanted to go. Okay, how close have we gotten to that art? 12. I'm going to switch back over to the power really quick. I got distracted earlier looking at the hydraulic tubes, but we really need to fix our power. So let's stick on that for a bit. Especially since these are choking and only running sometimes. Okay, cool. We could also turn these off when we're not using them. There's a lot of polluted oxygen in here, and I do like the idea of it being transferred in. But what is this one filtering? This sends the polluted oxygen over there. Right. Both of those are really useful. Cancel these. We also have all this area down here, which, oh, and we have like a construct. Security door unknown. I don't remember if this is like RimWorld in that this is dangerous to go into. It might be. Maybe we do slime production right in the middle of the base. Since it's coming from all directions, we just have them bring the slime in and they have to wash their hands before they leave. Right now we have it so they have to wash their hands if they pass back through this direction because everything's gross down here. We could have the access be from this side. Can this sit on top of a tile that has a ladder? Maybe, maybe not. We could come down from here. What is this? Polluted oxygen. Slime. How's the fridge looking? Copy settings, paste settings. What about your power? You're running off this one. Just all of these have like need high priority. I don't actually, you know, it's not the priority, right? It's the coal. We determined that. We just need more coal. Oh, we need another power source. Yikes. Let's say, dig this out. Is that sand? Ugh, it's gonna fall and need to be cleaned up. Let's cancel that and then say dig with 8 the coal here, wherever they can reach. Maybe have them come in here like this and leave something they can walk on. They could come up and get this. Maybe. Again, if we left something they could walk on, we may have to build a ladder up to that. And this too. Like that. Alright, we'll fast forward a little bit. Do need other sources of power. We don't have wood to burn. We could do more manual generation on the other batteries, but that uses a lot of their time. I'll make it an option. That way they can come up and run and power the machines that make their food. We don't want that to go unpowered for too long. Yeah. I seriously gave this like a 9 priority for them to go down and get his body. And they still haven't done it. Build tiles over to it then, if you don't want to walk through this water. Is that the issue? You are on a mission to recover a body. Someone's got to come down and get him. Maybe he's kind of glitched there and needs a floor. No, you'd be like in the floor. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe we need to deconstruct these. Let's see what happens. People won't do what I say anymore if I make too many things a level 9, so these have to stay at a level 8. And I think 8's fine. As long as we get coal. All this sand. I don't know if they can reach this. There we go. How's our research? We're getting there. Starting to get a little framey. Sometimes. Yeah, I keep hearing things like powering down. It's that one that's overloaded. It's fine. Okay. Let's go back to here. Let's look at this. If we dig into it, we need the storage for the slime. So let's go ahead and place slime storage back where we had it, near where we had it. We had to move it. Couple right there. So strange. There we go. That's gonna make him come down and fix it. He's just floating. Ashcan's body will be there forever. Okay, once these are constructed, we'll start digging into here and tell them to be top priority slime storage. And then anyone who leaves here still has to pass back through and wash their hands. So far, I think that's done a pretty good job of controlling germs. This sink. Isn't there a priority for the sink? No. Some people, I think, pass by without. Let's disinfect anything that needs disinfecting. I think sometimes people just pass by because someone's washing their hands, so they're just like, oh, somebody's washing their hands, I'm just gonna walk past. I guess that helps, but there's still germs all over the food. That can be deconstructed. Thanks for doing a spring cleaning day. That one tile needed to be disinfected. Does the animal get germy? Maybe. Okay, they're delivering. Let's set it organic slime 8. You are priority slime Now, let's go ahead and dig into here. Well, before we do that, I mean, I'll leave that for a sec. Let's go ahead and build a wall here if we can. In order to do that, we do have to deconstruct this one. Cancel deconstruct. I just want to, okay, we're just on tile. Okay, deconstruct that tile. Yeah, someone's gonna get gross. I want that wall built. Nice. Yeah, I hit my 50 followers like 2 or 3 months ago. So now all I need is an average viewership of at least 3 people over the course of 30 days to reach the next step with Twitch, so that I can have emotes and accept bits and subscribers, etc. That'll be the next big step for me. I forgot this guy was down here. Haku. I don't know if he was trying to bite. Maybe he was just coming up to say hi. This critter has a 96% chance of laying fried eggs. Gross. Okay. So our research finished. So now we can try to convert our wires. Maybe. Renewable energy. Solar panel. Steam turbine. Draws in steam from the tiles directly below the machine's foundation. Uses it to generate electrical power. Outputs water. So if we can make steam, that'll be something to look forward to. Now we can go back down though. We need to go ahead and start pushing for this one here. Maybe like that. Cool. Hey, you're happy. Jaguar, what were you happy about? Where's his like most recent thing that he did? Hold on. I want to see it. I thought usually it would tell you like the last few things that they did. Oh well. They're like really happy about constructing a wall down here. Oh, gross. And apparently it's cold, which is rare. 32 degrees Celsius. The theme's warm. Oh well. They'll get this done and they'll go up and wash and shower because they're covered in germs. Fast forward. There's 2 more. Sandstone. Shouldn't be that hard to dig. There we go. Bonnie's got it. Alright, so now let's take a dig action. The priority of 8. Let's dig this out. We're going to free this polluted oxygen, but we're also going to free some of this slime lung. They're going to store it here, hopefully, with a priority of 8. Let's build a tile floor here. Technically, this could be two areas, but since it's got a roof that's 5 high, let's, in fact, deconstruct, or not deconstruct, set the priority level for the bottom dig to 7, so they dig out the top first. Hopefully they can reach it well enough to do that. I think our oxygen levels look even better than before. I think that this is working, the carbon skimmer. Just pulling pressure out from the overall system, converting it into liquid. Fast forward. It's nighttime. We could also make some more bedrooms while we're looking at it. We'll put that on a 7 so they just get to it when they get to it. Well, let's see. Let's do airflow tiles and doors like we did before. We could honestly invite in a bunch of new people. So we'll deconstruct that. We'll put in more pneumatic doors. We'll have to move this algae and that bed. Yeah, we'll go ahead and queue some of this stuff up. Oh, it's on 8. That's fine. They'll have a busy day tomorrow. Let's see, deconstruct that. The saves take a little bit longer every time. Oh, and these are 1 square higher than the other bedrooms. I hope they appreciate it. You know what? I'll stick with 2 airflow tiles. Deconstruct that bed. We got a couple projects going at once here. Just to make sure that these settings were copied. I thought they were, but they haven't put anything in those yet. Everything else is getting pretty full. It's interesting, they seem to be able to load the coal through the door. That's fine. Fine by me. Take this out, deconstruct that one. We'll put some more in, but in the right place. Oh, this game is a... It used to be that you're in an asteroid, but I think you're in a planet now. I think they kind of redid that. But the game's called Oxygen Not Included. You end up with these little survivors that kind of get cloned or teleported in through this portal here, or the printing pod. And they have to try to survive using all the materials around them. The neat, unique thing about the game is that there's a fluid dynamic simulator for liquids and for gases. Hence the name, I guess, Oxygen Not Included. But you have to watch the levels of like breathability, and oxygen will rise while carbon dioxide falls, and you have polluted oxygen, and you have, where's some others? You have natural gas in some places that you can use for energy. You have hydrogen, you have chlorine. So all these gases can be divided, like sieved out of the air, depending on the research that you do. And you can use pumps to put them into certain places, to use them for fuel, or to get them to breathable places so that your people can breathe. But you also have like their morale and their stress to worry about. So sometimes they have these stress reactions, like here, he's an ugly crier. Rowan here, he's a binge eater, but sometimes they have worse ones, like they'll puke, right? And so they'll create polluted water wherever they're at if they get too stressed out. And if you get polluted water into your actual clean water, that's one of my huge pet peeves in the game, because then it gets germs all into your drinking water, all through your pipes and stuff. And it's really hard to clean that out, at least until later when you can actually filter germs out of your water, which I still don't think I have that technology yet, because we haven't gone down that research path. But no, really fun strategy game. We're on day 74. I don't remember how far I've gotten. I think I've gotten to cycle 100 before, but most of these games end up in a fiery failure, which is fine. It's still a fun game, but there's been a lot added to it over the last year, and I haven't played. So I would like to, see what new things we can accomplish, on this playthrough. Let's see, food morale bonus. He can't dig. This guy is allergic to floral scent. He's got 7 machine operation, increased excavation. I want to pick him, even though we did see that one cave with floral scent in it. I don't know how bad his allergies are. Causes sneezing fits. Shouldn't be that bad. Let's print Rowan. Let's see, who else do we have in chat? Morden. We're gonna call Rowan Morden. Morden Grimsbane, that's for you. Make sure we get these bedrooms built so that we have room for people to live. We have 10 duplicants now. We need to place one here, but they need to come pick up that algae terrarium. Still says we have insufficient oxygen generation. We turned that one off. It was using too much power. How much algae do we have? 23 tons. So we could probably do with a few more algae terrariums then. Oh, we put an airlock there. Cancel that build. Pneumatic door, please, not an airlock. Yeah, let's do some algae terrariums in a couple places. I'm thinking maybe one here. Well, they'd have to come pretty far to put that in. But you know what? At least one. And then down here, this is going to collect a lot of carbon. Oh, no, we have an airflow tile. We're good. What is this song? Witchy Britches. Okay, it got better. Yeah, we'll drop one down in the slime area too. Alright, how's our slime looking? Does that spread to anything? Oh no! Pause. We did get germs in our water here. We're not using this water for anything necessarily. We're pumping our clean water out of here. Let's disable this and disinfect it. We can. We're gonna have to not use this water for a bit. We could put in another water pump right here. They can get to this. We just can't have them make a mess in it. Pitcher pump. Oh, come on, there's almost room. Yeah, we could put it right there. There we go. Give you a 9. People need to get water. As long as no one comes over this hill here to get water and then pukes in the clean water. Gross, guys. How'd you get germs in here? It's probably when they were building the wires. I saw them have to come down into the water some in order to put these wires in under here. They probably came in with germs on their clothes. Ugh. What a shame. We were keeping it pretty clean for the most part. This fridge up here got pretty germy too. Disinfect these, please. Thank you. This got disinfected. Let's just leave it off for right now. Let's also disable that building. And if somebody needs to empty water, we'll put another one up here. Yeah, that's gonna need a tile underneath. I'll make it a mesh tile so it doesn't disable the water flow. Also, this clean water that's getting deposited into here, let's reroute that. They're going to bed. Let's let them sleep, and we'll take this pipe. Okay, let's say we'll do a liquid bridge. Up from here. Liquid pipe. to here. It's getting a little silly. Across to here. Another liquid bridge. Across into there. And then this pipe up and over to here, where then we'll have a liquid vent. All those with a priority of 8. This liquid vent needs to be deconstructed with a priority of 9. Do I have a Discord? I do and I don't. Like I do have an Offhand Games Discord, but I haven't really set it up for anyone yet. I should do that. I'm on Discord if you want to search me up. Same screen name, Offhand Games. If you send me a private message in there, I can give you an update when I do make an official Twitch channel Discord. Because I've been meaning to get around to that. Alright, let's see if they get to work here. Let's keep an eye on this plumbing and see what happens when they finally take that down. Then they go climbing in the water again. Okay, that's coming back out. Backing back up into this pipe. Okay, that's fine. It'll build up slowly. Maybe. If it'll even run. Pipe blocked. Okay, so it won't even run yet. This pipe has to get built. Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, send me a message and we can talk about it. I could definitely use mods for something like that, or for even Twitch. I haven't set anybody up as a mod yet, but if I have anybody that wants to stop by regularly, who has the same mindset as I do as far as how chat should go, then I would not mind working with people on being mods. He's sick. Abe's gonna hurl at some point. Alright, this is being built. No germs in here yet. Oh, he's climbing down into the water. Let's deconstruct these stairs as well. I know I left one at the bottom, but put a mesh tile here. Probably not going to help very much, but come on, that needs to get built so that we can start having clean water pumped over here. Almost done. Harold, you can do it. Okay, this needs to be told that you can empty water here. It's gotta be clean water. We told it normal water. Okay, good. Now this may flood though, so we may have to widen this. Let's see. I hope no one is gross when they come in to do this. This isn't ideal. But let's say come in, build a tile floor. All the way over to here. We'll have to dig this out like 3 at a time too. Just so that this doesn't flood. Oh, great. Never mind. Now this is also polluted. We're gonna have to figure out a way to decontaminate our water then. What's medicine got? And sanitizer. Just everyone just squirt hand sanitizer into your mouth every once in a while and you'll stay healthy, right? It's our research right now. We're working on carpeted tiles, textile looms. We have hanging pots now and wall pots, sculpting blocks, pedestals, corner moldings. We could put that in the bedrooms. Increases decor, contributes to morale. Is it under medicine? But we need to get rid of germs. Germ sensor. Germ sensor. Germ sensor. Disease clinic. Allows duplicates to administer powerful treatments to sick. Hot tub is for morale. Is it under liquid? Probably down here. Water into hydrogen, rust and oxygen into chlorine, desalinator removes salt and brine, ore scrubber, mechanical surfboard, improved plumbing, liquid reservoirs, hydro sensors, liquid tuning, warms water, cools water, espresso machine. Is there nothing that removes germs? Can't be a regular with all life commitments, but you'll join when you can. No, it's totally understandable kind of wise. You've dropped by before. It's always awesome to have you here. I always appreciate everyone around as often as they can be. I'm kind of worried that there's no good way to get germs out. I feel like I've seen something before, though. Sanitation. Lavatory. We have this. Shower. Sink. There we go. Well, no, that's ore scrubber. Kills a significant amount of germs present in raw ore. I feel like I've seen something that makes polluted dirt out of polluted water. So I guess that could be under solid materials. Stores any solid materials delivered to it by duplicates. Dumps stored materials back into the world when it receives a green signal. Auto sweeper. Automates sweeping and supplying errands by sucking up all nearby debris. Smart storage bin stores solid resources. Sends a green signal when it's full. Solid transport, robo-miner, conveyors. This is all pretty cool. Conveyor chute unloads solid materials for conveyors. Bunker door, bunker tile, glass forge, fine metals, metal ore. Still don't like what I'm seeing. Plastic manufacturing, so that's how we would actually make plastic. Converts petroleum into plastic. Gas pump, mini liquid pump. Why would you ever need a small amount? That's interesting. Food prep, ranching. Let's go back down to the bottom. Did we miss something? I'll let this run in slow for a sec. Well, there we go. Let me actually check here. Check the wiki. I think I remember now. Because most of these say kill germs in water. I think you have to heat the water. Tepidizer in your water supply with a temperature switch on it. Have it keep the water around 120 degrees Fahrenheit or 50 degrees Celsius, and the germs will start dying off like gangbusters, which is frankly wrong, but it's how the game is set up. So you need to heat the water and then probably cool the water back down. Interesting. So we need like a water... we need like a water conversion room. Let's convert this into that. We've already got all of this shut off, so let's deconstruct. Let's take these out of here. Oh, maybe not that one. In fact, they can't even get over here until they can... Okay, that makes sense. Deconstruct. Deconstruct with a 9. All this. Can't even tell them to, like, pick up this water, though, can I? Cancel this, actually. Here's what we'll do. We'll turn it on, and we'll pump the water into the one that's bringing the water over here. Yeah. Enable it again. Where are we looking? Plumbing. Fill this liquid pipe over to here. Meanwhile, give me a couple more tiles here. That's just a shame. They're just going to be food poisoning sick for who knows how long. I think we're out of coal again. 300 kilograms. They can't get up here yet. That's why. We'll have them working on some different stuff. Igneous rock, granite. This is coal. Let somebody level up. Let's check on their skills really quick. Oh, everybody has something. Again, I don't know what the point is of leveling up things that they're not wearing the hat for. Maybe you can switch hats eventually, or you can always switch hats, but maybe that's the idea. Let's give him a level up to research. I'm just going to gradually, since I already have everybody specialized where I'd like them. Yeah, which hat is this? That's the electrical engineering. Give you that. We'll just work people towards the optimal of whichever. Super duper hard digging. We'll work them towards the optimal for whichever hat they're on. Travaldo's medicine. He's already got the advanced medicine hat on. Improved carrying. Bonnie, she's got research. Let's give her the astronomy hat. Jaguar, you are proficient with researching. So we'll start you off with researching, and we'll put a advanced research hat on. Kinda Wise, you're proficient also with researching, but also with carrying and tinkering. We'll start you with tinkering. We'll give you an improved tinkering hat. Morden, also research, also tinkering. We'll give you carrying. Improved carrying hat. Thanks for your service. Okay, so this is dug out. These are stinking of what's inside them. Makes sense. Oh, and slime lung is now in the air. Did not think about that. It is called slime lung after all. Things can be disinfected, but we're gonna need to put in the medical beds too. We have a triage cot, but it was just kind of stuck in there. Let's start a sick bay as well. Could be this little room up here. Sick bay. A couple well, not that one. One triage. Cart, airflow tiles. So that can be a room. I haven't looked at getting rooms specified either, because I think the only things that are counting as rooms are these bedrooms. So we should probably do that too. That might help. These roofs are still queued up. Okay, let's get more furniture in here. So now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So we have enough room for 3 more duplicants. And we have another one coming in 0.8 days. I'm gonna leave this triage cot down here just in case we have an issue come up. But if people start getting sick, I'm gonna want a sick bay. Probably needs to be bigger than that too, though. Oh, does that need something? Needs medical packs brought to it. How do we make medical packs? Probably from the apothecary that we're gonna stick right there. Use the new conductor wire. That requires iron, so we do have to start making more iron. Or, yeah. I meant to pull that down the ladder, but that's fine. Let's tell this to always make iron, but give it a priority of 7 so it's a chore for somebody. And then when we get more people into our base, maybe we'll have more people to do those chores. Okay, now that we've expanded this down here and we've released the slime lung, and it's slowly floating throughout our base. It's kind of floating around down here. It's considered polluted oxygen. This pump is trying to pump polluted oxygen out. We need to replace those wires though. So maybe we make this an 8 just so we can get a bunch of iron. Somebody will keep working. And we've just about reached time for oxygen not included, but we're leaving it in kind of a trepidatious state. Maybe we'll go a little bit longer. I've been playing Noita at the end of the night. Super fun game, but it can wait just a little bit. Mostly because it consists of 15 to 30 minute runs. Let's see here, water cooler. Was that the research that I heard ding? No? It's the icy fan, needs ice. We don't have the ice maker, right? Utilities. Ice maker converts water into ice. Let's put that right. Well, sure, we'll put it like right here. There's already a wire there. Do these have new things? Refined metals, yeah. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Copy those settings. Paste them across all of our other main storage so that iron can go somewhere. And then look at maybe converting some of these power cords. It's 25 per, so we have enough for 12. Whew. Let's take this main right here to upgrade first. And then we ran out. Okay, so they can't get down in here to do this. Right, okay. Didn't mean to do that one. We've queued up so much stuff. Fast forward through the night. Excuse me. Cheers. So this still has 0.2 cycles. We'll be getting another one. I'm kind of eager now to move a couple more people into our base. Our oxygen production, though it says insufficient oxygen generation, I think we're good. At least for a bit. Once we have somebody else coming in and breathing all over the place, then we'll see. But seems fine. We need more workers. Phew. It's getting kind of gross over in here. Which is fine. That was the intention. They sell popped eardrums? Some of them do. Keep hearing dings. Those are probably skills. Nope, not skills. Delivering coal. Thank you, sir. I am hoping that very soon we can get those tubes. How far along are we on the research? We're a good ways through the hazard protection research, which gets us the drywall, the exosuit forge, and the Atmos suits if we want Atmos suits. I don't know how far up we'd have to go before we reach some kind of surface, but it seems like this slime is definitely a barrier. So we have to figure out how to manage the germs. That might have been the music making the ding. Let's go a little faster. Can't seem to disinfect this ever. Okay. Blueprint. Who do we want? Hey, it's Joshua. Early bird. Increased food morale. He's gonna hate our place then, if we have crappy food. Allergic to floral, that's not bad. Agriculture, we are gonna need farmers. Stinky over here. Ranching, which we don't have animals to ranch really, or at least I haven't really tried that yet. Increased medicine, so he's a decent doctor. Decreased calories, so he eats more food. Ada, increased science. Decreased bathroom use speed. Kind of inclined to bring in Josh, though you gotta get rid of the UA. Alright, Josh. Make me proud. Alright, now they're building this. Hopefully they're gonna get to work in here now. When they dig this out, it might flood. I guess it depends on the order that they do it in. Guess that'll be fine. So we do have some new, really researched stuff. We have carpeted tile, heavy watt conductive wire, heavy watt wire in general, power transformers. I gotta figure out how that works. Food. I don't see anything new in there. Plumbing. So we do have a liquid filter if we need to filter something out. Though none of this counts as polluted water, even though there's germs in it. It's not yellow. It's just got germs in regular water. They're gonna catch a cold in there. Let's see how this build goes. I mean, if they just built one more, they could hop across. Make that a 9. It'll speed up everything else for them. Okay. Poor Ashcan. Still cursed down here. There we have 11. 2 cycles until we can print somebody else, so that's fine. Okay, so we're out of the iron ore that we need for more iron, but how much iron did we make? 400 kilograms. That's enough for 16 wires. Not a lot, but maybe we can get some more of this main done in conductive wire, especially while we're down here. I don't know if that improves the overall circuit or not, but at least we can queue it up. Interesting that they were still reaching down into here. Can't really get over there any other way. Set those to 8 like everything else. Build 1 tile here. Then they'll be able to get over. Because we want to make this into the water filtration place, but we got to pump all this water out first. It's working. Gradually. And we're digging just enough to keep this from flooding. They'll hurry up. Oh, they decided to come down here. Maybe because these were queued up first. As long as nobody else, like, chokes. You're not allowed to have the same fate as Ashcan. Achievement unlocked. Good egg. Hatch a new critter. Hatch a new critter morph from an egg. Apparently we had an egg around and we hatched it. Alright guys, I need you to come down in here. Keep working on these. That's gonna flood. Guess it's not that... I was gonna say, I guess it's not that big of a deal, but do we just want to extend this down? I mean, we don't have that much clean water. We can extend it later, even if it floods. I just preferred if it didn't. Oh, hi. Thanks for the achievement menu. Return to game, please. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. How's our oxygen looking? Ooh. Much less breathable. Not fun. Gotta think about where some of this is going. Let's see. It's building up in here. It's flowing out and down. Collecting down here. This has gotta run for us to get some of this stuff cleaned out. And these, I didn't set the priority to their chore priority of 7. My mistake on those. We put another one somewhere else up here, didn't we? Like we thought about it. Maybe those are the only 2 we placed. Yeah, there's the flood. Ugh. Yeah, we're just gonna lose all the water. We'll recover it later. We have more water being pumped in here. Come on, build. This is like a 9 priority. Build this. Thank you. Okay, this can still reach the water. We still have more water leaking in, so we're good. What do we have here? This is insufficient resources. This is for the wire to be upgraded, so we're good there. Can we still get water to flow down from this into that space? Where did it go from here? Research is complete. Let's take a look. That research is complete. We still have this one to do. Okay. Water flooded in. Let me put a manual airlock. This might be a terrible idea. Let's see. Let me... It'll leak down through this ladder. Let me put a manual airlock here with an airflow tile for a sec to keep liquid from going through the bottom. And I have an idea. Let's deconstruct this with a priority of 9. It's risky. I'm going to kidnap Josh. Tell him to move to here. Slow everything down. Well, Morden's going up there. Morden, do me a favor. Well, I don't know. Maybe we can trap somebody. I need someone to build a tile here with a priority of 9. While someone is upstairs. They're eating. It's almost bedtime. He went up here to eat. It's actually kind of cool. They went to go hang out in the attic. Alright guys, you know what, go to bed first. We'll do this crazy stuff later. Josh, run! We're gonna kidnap him. We're gonna have him hang out up here and break this flood wall. This water is very hot. This water is 71 degrees Celsius. This water here is being generated by the steam vent, but we can use it to replenish our water source here. We've done it once and it worked. Kinda wise, low oxygen. Go to bed. How's your breathable air in your bedrooms? The ones that live upstairs have less breathable air. We'll do something about that. I would like to put an oxygen diffuser up here, but yeah, we'll put an algae terrarium in Kinda Wise's bedroom. Fast forward to the night. We'll do our water project in a sec. Still at the old office. Okay, this thing, this tile, they're trying to build it. Wait a sec. Just trying to think. Cancel that build for a sec. I don't trust this. You know, that's what we can do. We can resume that, build this, and then build a ladder here. Then they can get upstairs and the water will pour in right where we want it. For the most part. So then we also need to deconstruct that airflow tile. And then deconstruct that. I hope they don't get scalded. Let's watch what transpires. Frankie, you gonna go do it? Frankie's gonna go do it. And away it goes. Yeah, your feet are soggy. There are gonna be a few people with soggy feet. Yeah, it's pretty hot. I wonder if this water's hot enough. No, we have to get up over 100 degrees, I think. Ah, the water's gonna go this way. Let's priority build a manual airlock actually. Priority 9. Manual airlock right here, somebody. Fast forward a little. Build it, build it. A little bit of water got through. New printables available. Let's bring in a new duplicate in the middle of all this. Max. Increased creativity, decor morale bonus, increased cuisine, food morale bonus, decreased athletics. He's pretty good. He's got like 4 bonuses. Camille, increased germ resistance, allergic to floral scent. Not bad. What is a sticker bomber? This duplicate will spontaneously redecorate a room when they're overjoyed. Oh, okay. Bubbles. Doctoring, cooking, night owl, increased bladder. Let's take Max because he's got all these bonuses. He's just an ugly crier. Catalina is suffocated to death. That's the old notification. Catalina's been gone. It's probably been up on the screen for forever and I didn't notice. All these warnings are going to be here for a while until we get more iron. Okay, mop this up. It's collecting in a pocket right there. That's good. What's gross in here? Polluted dirt and rot pile. Okay, that's fine. This water's making its way in very slowly. That's the temperature it's bringing with it. Pretty warm. Pretty warm. How are the germs? Thriving. What's this? Warning. Hatch. Drowning. Oh, I'm sorry, Hatch. Can we wrangle it? Can somebody go try to wrangle it? It might die. We may have noticed it too late. Can't seem to make its way out. Anybody know how to wrangle? No one's gonna go try. Poor Hatch. This is probably just enough water. What's the temperature down here? 58 degrees Celsius, so it's cooling off a lot as it's making its way down. 63 degrees Celsius. It died. It's now meat. I'm sure meat hanging out in our water is going to be great for us. See, who says you need a pump? Just use good old gravity. Let's go put that wall back. And then... yeah, free food. It's true. Hey, kind of wise came and got it. Nice. Like, hey, I can't wrangle an animal, but I can wrangle a ham sandwich. Alright, let's Oh, Max is running so slowly in this hot water. Toasty surroundings, sopping wet, holding breath. His health is fine though. He'll climb up, build that tile back in. Great minds. Yeah, we get it. You're hot. You're doing fine, Max. Your health is at like 99, 98. Okay, so with that built back, these can be mopped. Some of this can be mopped. When they mop it, they'll create water containers that they'll bring over here, empty into that area. Ice maker's running. I don't know if people need to deliver anything to it or not. Is it just... It's just running? Maybe we tell that to have an 8. See if that cools the area down. Because it did get quite warm in here when we let all the scalding hot water in. Yeah, this can't be the way that you're meant to cook the food and just have them on infinite whatever you can make, because I don't know. I guess I could watch more closely with the types of food that we have. We have mush fry, we have omelets. Disinfect those, please. That can't be disinfected. But anyway, yeah, these queued up like missing food items can't be the right way to do that. Okay, are these now at the point where they can be mopped? No. They still have quite a bit to go. Some of this might be able to. Too much liquid. Ah, that's a shame. I'll have to fix that differently later. Or build a tile there and then let it all even out. We had a decent amount of water back. Alright, and then... Oh yeah, we have the apothecary. Let's see... Vitamin chews reduces the chance of contracting germ-based disease. Immunobooster reduces the chance of germ-based disease as well. Cure minor germ-based diseases. Allergy medication and medical packs. Medical packs... require balm lily flower. Well, let's make a few of these as a chore. And it'll be missing balm lily flower until we can find it. What is this? Cast vent overpressure. That makes sense. Though, actually, it doesn't make that much sense with the... This tile needs to be put back in. Should have been put back in a while ago. Maybe that's why our gas got all messed up. Our breathability got all messed up. Yeah, it's looking a little polluted. Separator's not really going to work very well if the whole thing is an open circulation system. Still germy, makes sense. Not nearly as many slime spores as I would have thought. They're only down in here. They don't seem to want to go up higher. give these the same priority. These flowers will not grow in these bedrooms because they are too hot. Deconstruct that. Put in a pneumatic door. Wait, that's a bedroom. Let's look at some of our room options. Oh, people are getting way too hot. What's this doing? That needs power. Not getting power from its usual source from here because there's no coal. Forever no coal. What else do we have coal? We have coal up here. Keep the ladder going up. Let's dig it out. Should be able to get all that. And if we come up through here, what is that? Carbon dioxide? That's not that bad. Should be able to get all that. How hot is it up here? Just as hot, really. It's even hotter down here. We're fine. This water's probably good to mop. Collect all this. But if we deconstruct that, and dig that out with a priority of 8. Tile that with a priority, no, don't tile it. Cancel the build. But do dig it out. That'll even this water out enough that we can mop it. Yes, all these little water bottles. They're running very slow. Alright, I think the end of this cycle will be the end for tonight of oxygen not included. Then I'll take a 5-minute break and I'll come back with some Noita. We'll play for about another hour, hour and a half or so. What do we have here? Thimble reed. Where do we find that flower? Pincha peppermint. There's the balm lily. So it grows in here, properties. Genetic ooze. Chlorine. It grows in chlorine. Interesting. Mirth leaves. I bet. Okay, what's he up to? Came to get phosphorite for something. But he's busy. Right now they're just kind of ending their chores. Looks like for the day, and then picking up other things that need to be done, like running on the machine over here. Mostly because we were out of coal. Max is super slow. Maybe that's what it means for him to be in contact with slime lung germs. Maybe that's what it means for him to be not so athletic. He just doesn't move very fast. How's the oxygen up here? It's barely breathable. That's better than not breathable. Let's give this a priority of 9. how we can mop this up. No, still too much water? Maybe not. Deconstruct these after all. Come on, spread. Spread a little bit more. Those two we can get. Did all this finish? It did. We don't have any other water standing anywhere. Yeah, now we can get all that. Tile over this slime though. Cool. Getting towards the end of the day, and this is the last cycle for the night. Corner moldings. We can queue up some decor for our bedrooms. One in every corner. I hope that that one just has a backwards one, and so does this one. I hope that oxygen can go through that just fine. Melting point. I told it to make them out of granite. Then we had a little bit of water here. Everybody's headed to bed for the night. So that's going to wrap up oxygen not included. Things are looking not dire, but not great. They're probably going to get dire next time. But we'll keep going until the game forces us out. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'll be back with some Noita. I'll see you in just a bit.